Hey everyone, welcome back to Auto Vista, your home for in-depth looks at the hottest vehicles hitting the market. Today we're taking a deep dive into the 2025 Lincoln Navigator, and trust me, this SUV is more than just a refresh, it's a full-on statement. If you've been wondering whether Lincoln still has what it takes to compete in the high-end luxury SUV segment, the answer is a confident yes. The Navigator has always had presence, but this 2025 model is a new chapter in refinement, technology, and sheer road dominance. First off, let's talk about presence. You can't ignore this vehicle. It's big, it's bold, and it knows exactly what it is. The exterior has been subtly redesigned with more elegance and less flash, and honestly, it works. Lincoln's design language continues to evolve with a more modern take on its heritage styling. The new grille is slightly wider, and with Lincoln's updated signature lighting, it gives off a quiet confidence. LED lights flow smoothly into the front fascia, and the new daytime running light pattern gives it a very distinct and upscale appearance. Whether you're pulling up to a hotel or cruising through the city, the 2025 Navigator announces itself without needing to shout. Now under the hood, Lincoln keeps things familiar but refined. The 2025 Navigator continues with the tried-and-true 3.5-liter twin-turbocharged V6, but it's been slightly retuned for better throttle response and more efficient power delivery. Output sits around 450 horsepower and 510 pound-feet of torque, which is more than enough to move this full-size SUV with confidence. Paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission, shifts are smooth and barely noticeable, adding to that luxury driving experience. Whether you're merging onto a highway or pulling a trailer, the Navigator has the grunt to get the job done, and do it with style. But the real magic of the 2025 Lincoln Navigator is inside. Step into the cabin and you immediately understand where Lincoln has put their focus. This isn't just an SUV, it's a sanctuary. From the moment the doors close, you're wrapped in near silence, thanks to extensive soundproofing, active noise control, and laminated glass throughout the cabin. The materials are top tier, think hand-stitched leather, real wood inlays, and brushed aluminum that doesn't feel like an afterthought. Everything feels designed with intention. The front seats, as expected, are class-leading. Lincoln's signature 30-way perfect position seats make a return, offering more adjustability than you probably knew existed. Heating, cooling, massage, everything you want in a high-end luxury SUV is here. And that comfort doesn't stop in the first row. The second row seats are almost just as pampering, especially in models equipped with captain's chairs and the available center console. Rear passengers also enjoy their own climate controls, available entertainment screens, and even power-adjustable seats. Third row space remains generous for the segment, with enough legroom and headroom for adults on longer trips, which can't be said for every full-size SUV out there. Technology plays a huge role in making the 2025 Navigator feel cutting-edge. At the center of the dash is a massive 13.2-inch touchscreen powered by the latest version of Lincoln's Sync 5 system. It's quick, responsive, and supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. But Lincoln doesn't stop there. There's also a fully digital 12-inch instrument cluster and an available head-up display, which makes driving both futuristic and intuitive. The Navigator also now supports over-the-air updates, so your tech will always stay fresh without needing to visit a dealership. Audio-wise, Lincoln continues its collaboration with Revel, offering one of the best in-car sound experiences available today. The available 28-speaker Revel Ultima 3D system fills the cabin with crystal-clear, studio-level sound. Whether you're playing classical, hip-hop, or a podcast, every sound is rendered with insane clarity. And yes, it's one of those systems where you'll start looking for excuses to just sit in your car and listen to music. Another area where the 2025 Navigator makes strides is in driver assistance. It now features Lincoln Blue Cruise 1.3, the latest version of their hands-free driving system. On pre-mapped highways, the Navigator can steer, accelerate, and brake without driver input, though you'll still need to keep your eyes on the road. It's smoother and more confident than before, and while it's not perfect, it's a major step toward the future of luxury mobility. Parking assist, lane keeping aid, adaptive cruise control, and a full 360-degree camera system come standard or are available depending on the trim. Speaking of trims, Lincoln keeps things pretty straightforward. You'll have your standard Navigator, the reserve trim, and the top-of-the-line black label. The black label, as usual, is where Lincoln really flexes its luxury muscle. You get exclusive interior themes like Invitation, Yacht Club, and the new Central Park, each with unique color palettes, materials, and finishes. It's almost like each black label model has its own personality, tailored for different kinds of luxury buyers. In terms of practicality, the Navigator still nails the essentials. Cargo space is ample, especially with the third row folded flat. You can get over 100 cubic feet of space in total, which makes it perfect for family road trips, bulk shopping runs, or just hauling gear. Towing capacity remains impressive as well, sitting at around 8,700 pounds when properly equipped. So if you've got a boat, a trailer, or a couple of jet skis, this SUV is more than up to the task. Fuel economy isn't groundbreaking, but it's respectable for its size and class. Expect around 16 mpg city and 22 highway, slightly improved thanks to some minor efficiency tweaks and better aerodynamics. There's talk of a hybrid variant down the line, but for now, the V6 remains the only engine on offer. What really stands out about the 2025 Lincoln Navigator is how it makes you feel. It's not trying to be sporty like some of its European competitors. It's not trying to shock you with overly aggressive designer tech for the sake of tech. Instead, it leans into what Lincoln does best: elegant, quiet luxury with a focus on comfort, calmness, and presence. It's like the difference between a luxury penthouse and a high-tech bachelor pad. One is flashy, the other is timeless. So who is the 2025 Lincoln Navigator really for? It's for the buyer who wants full-size space, top-shelf comfort, and an SUV that pampers you every step of the way. It's for families who value luxury but also need practicality. And it's definitely for anyone who appreciates the understated elegance that Lincoln has perfected over the years. That's it for today's deep dive. If you're considering a luxury SUV in 2025, the new Navigator should absolutely be on your radar. Let me know in the comments what you think. Does this SUV live up to its premium promise? Would you take this over a Cadillac Escalade or a BMW X7? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to Auto Vista for more automotive breakdowns just like this one. Intel.